Okay, welcome back. We're here for another training, and this time we're going into one of my favorite sections, which is the quiz development. This tool is pretty cool because we've built in a way to do reinforcement learning after students have taken a quiz, which allows the student to actually have a generated training session by the faculty member that's creating the content using their profile. And what it's going to basically do is go through and give an iterative approach on the didactic material and educational aspects of the quizzes, the quiz questions, the answers, why they're correct and why they're wrong. So let's jump right into it and go for it. So we've done the interview. We created a podcast from the interview, and then we created a didactic lecture video, and we created a YouTube short in our previous emails. So if you haven't seen those earlier, check those out. Those trainings will be available in the training session lists. So let's jump right into it here. So we go down to quizzes down here in the bottom left. And once we've selected the quiz that we want to create, we're going to again use the podcast list in order to create the quiz. Now we have a way to do this in 3 different levels. You can make the quiz questions easy, medium, or hard. And we pretty much do it that way in order to gauge the level of difficulty on the questions based on the content. And again, that's sort of subjective. There's no real rhyme or reason behind this, but we are going to do hard in this example because we're creating PhD level sessions. And a number of questions. So we break it up basically into 10, 20, and 25. Which is easily divisible into calculating the score of a 100. So in this example, I will select 25, so you can get a good idea of how many are done and how long it takes. All I need to do then is generate quiz, and like before, what I'll do is I'll speed through some of the processes. So again, just be patient and let the quiz tool do its thing, even in the background. And then we can show you how to go through the quiz once it's completed, do reinforcement learning, and show you how to develop that in multiple languages. So I'll see you once the quiz is completed. And you'll notice how the icon wheel is spinning here, which means that it's in the middle of processing. Once it's completed, it'll end up as a play icon. Okay, so that's complete. Now you can actually view the quiz, and if you want to go as far as editing it, you can edit it. Let's go in and take a quick look at it. So here are the different quiz questions, the answers, and the images associated with it. So you can either download or upload new images, change the answers, and change the options as well as the answers. And you go through all 25 questions. All right, so I'm going to go back here to the list. I'm not going to make any changes. And let's actually go through and see the quiz. So again, I'm going to speed through the quiz just for saving some time on this video. Again, once you uploaded it, it defaults to English, and that's already created all the different replies that you'll get in the reinforcement learning section. And so you don't need to go through that again, but if you're going to actually process it in another language, you got to give it another processing time, which is approximately 20-30 minutes, depending on the complexity of the case or the complexity of the quiz. Okay, so let's check out the English version. And of course you have your title, and I'm going to start the quiz, and I'm going to go through the quiz quickly. So A, not to give away the quiz, and B, to show you the results of the review process and the reinforcement learning process. Here's an example. Students can actually click on the image. It'll show the actual image if it needs to be referenced. And you can, of course, do that full screen, and you can actually do additional settings to it. But I'm going to click it off again, and it'll go back to its normal face. Let me finish up the quiz. Okay, so I got a score of 48, and I want to review the content. So click on the review button, or I can try again, of course. But here it is, and here's the reinforcement learning. So let's take a listen and see what the outcome is for that.
So, like I said during our sessions, the introduction of Lisp, which stands for list processing, played a pivotal role in the development of AI. This programming language was specifically designed for AI research and, enabled the creation of software that could process information in a way similar to human logic. Now, if we look at option A, while Lisp did enable natural language processing tasks, it was not its primary influence on AI's role in the workplace. Now, option B mentions a reduction in AI's overall computational requirements, which is not accurate because Lisp, in fact, was known for significant computational demands. Option D states that it was primarily used for enhancing computer graphics, which of course is not the case, as graphics were not Lisp's main application area in AI productivity. So what we're left with is option C, which is the correct answer. Lisp paved the way for the development of machine learning algorithms, which are fundamental to AI systems that learn from data and improve over time, representing a major leap in workplace productivity through automation and smart decision-making tools. The impact of machine learning algorithms originating from Lisp's capabilities was monumental and transformative within the field of AI, particularly in the 20th century. And of course, that's the great question that emphasizes why understanding the history and development of programming languages is crucial for grasping the evolution of AI and its applications in improving productivity.
So there you have it. That's how reinforcement learning works. You can go through all the questions and do that. You just click on next and so on and so forth and go through it as needed. You can close that out. And of course, you can retake the quiz as many times as you want. And the students will get that opportunity to get better at answering the questions and understanding the material through the reinforcement learning process. That's it for this video. I think that I've covered all over the things that you need to know about the quiz development. And like I said before, you can go through and edit it. You can link it to something else, and you can create it in another language. Just select that language, let it go through the processing process, and then once it's completed, view it the same way as you would in English. So it'll be highlighted in the other language you chose, and all the languages that you've processed, whether it be in written or in the reinforcement learning, will be in that language, and you can see that as well. So again, that's it. If you have any other questions, hit us up in the community. Looking forward to seeing your comments on it. If you have any improvements or different types of capabilities that you're looking for, again, hit us up in the comments section within school.com, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and check you on the flip side.